Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm glad that you're with me and joining me in this virtual birthday concert and a celebration. I'd like to thank all of my friends who have sent me their birthday wishes. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. I really appreciate it so much. It means a lot to me. Especially now that you're watching and joining me in this virtual show. I really pray na mag-enjoy po kayo ngayong gabi. As I said, I have worked hard by the grace of God to create this show for you. Ito po yung treat ko sa inyo sa birthday ko kasi hindi naman ho tayo pwedeng magsama-sama. And I thought of just, producing this show so that we could all enjoy and just sit back and relax and listen to uh, music of one of the greatest singers, finest, greatest, nicest singers ever sa akin po in the world, Mr. Perry Como. It took me years um, to really look forward to doing a show paying tribute to this great man. Now, when I say paying tribute po, my intention tonight is not to do an impersonation of Perry Como, but I'm just going to do impressions of Perry Como's great songs. Hindi ko po siya ginagaya. It's just that I'm just trying to relive the songs that has touched people so much. So I hope that you enjoy the show. Relax muna kayo dyan, and we will begin the show. And then thank you for joining me. Call your friends, share this now so that many can also watch. So welcome sa ating pong Julius Sings Como. Good evening, and welcome to my show, Julius Sings Como. Tonight, I want to pay tribute to one of the finest, greatest, nicest singers of the world, Mr. Perry Como. So I want you to sit back and relax as we spend the evening together and sing for you songs that are indelible in your hearts and mind. This is a lovely way to spend an evening. Can't think of anything I'd rather do. This is a lovely way to spend an evening. Can't think of anyone as lovely as you. A casual stroll through a garden, a kiss by a lazy lagoon, catching a breath of moonlight, humming our favorite tune. This is a lovely way to spend an evening. I want to save all my nights and spend them with you. Yes, what a great moment for me, sa akin po, to spend an evening with all of you tonight. It's my birthday celebration and there's nothing that's more joyful to me but to sing for you. Yan lang po ang pwede ko ma-offer sa inyo ngayon. Nasa birthday ko. And of course, it is indeed a lovely way to spend an evening with you. And there are more songs tonight I have in store for you. Of course, songs of Perry Como. Like this next song. This song was a great hit in 1973. Huy, nagkakabukuhan na. 1973, this was a big hit of Perry Como on his RCA Victor album of the same name. And itong kantang ito has reached number 29, wow, on the Billboard chart noong 1973. Yung pong hindi pa pinapanganak noong 1973, naintindihan nyo na po yun. So, I'd like to take you to this time back where Perry Como sang this song that really made a big hit. And I love you so. The people ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. And I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me, and you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. You set my spirit free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief, and once a page is read, all but life is dead. That is my belief. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. And I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me. And I love you so. What beautiful words, no? And I love you so. Love ngayon po is a commodity that's very, very rare to find yung true love. That's what the world needs now is love. And when I hear this song, and I love you so, it reminds me of God who loves us so much. And I love you so. Napakaganda yung mga kanta ni Perry, no? And sabi ko, marami pa po ngayon. So, yan po yung sample lamang. Here's another song that I'm sure you will remember. At alam mo, if you know this, sing it with me. Mag-sing along po kayo dyan sa bahay niyo. Total party naman po natin dito. Welcome to Julius Sings Como. For those who just checked in, welcome to this birthday treat. It's impossible. Tell the sun to leave the sky. It's just impossible. It's impossible. Ask a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. Could I have you closer to me and not feel you going through me? Split the second that I never think of you. Oh, how impossible. Can the ocean keep from rushing to the shore? It's just impossible. If I had you, could I ever want for more? It's just impossible. And tomorrow, should you ask me for the world, somehow I'd get it. I would sell my very soul and not regret it. For to live without your love, it's just impossible. Can the ocean keep from rushing to the shore? It's just impossible. If I had you, could I ever want for more? It's just impossible. And tomorrow, should you ask me for the world, somehow I'd get it. I would sell my very soul and not regret it. For to live without your love, it's just impossible. Impossible, impossible. It's impossible. Imposible talaga. When you really love, somebody so much, it's impossible that there will be anything at all that will really be a hindrance to that love. Napakaganda. This was, of course, from 1970s pa po yan. And that song was made a big hit again by Perry Como in 1970. The original lyrics of this was written by Sid Wayne, which was in a different. He took it from a different language, and then he uh, rewrote it in English. And of course, it was first recorded by Perry Como. Wow, napaka swerte naman ni Perry Como. Ang gaganda ng mga kantang na na napunta sa kanya. As I said, the songs of yesteryears. Wala pong kapalit. It's the best. Like, the meaning is so, punong-puno po ng meaning ang mga kanta. The next song I'm going to share with you is so significant sa akin because ito po yung first song ko na kinanta sa television. I auditioned noon sa KBS pa po noon. Wala pa pong ABS. I auditioned in KBS, Canlaon Broadcasting, and ito po yung kinanta ko sa first appearance ko po sa Superstar kay Guy. And this song, I could say, paved way to open the opportunities for me to go on a national level. And then recordings came in. I'd like to share this song to you, and the meaning is so wonderful. Someone who cares, someone who dares to love you, someone who thinks enough of you to always be willing to share. Someone who gives, someone who lives inside you, someone who'll be strong beside you through all the days that you live. I've made up my mind that you're gonna love me. I've made in my heart a soft place for you. Come stay with me, dream with me, sleep while the morning's new. Someone who dreams of being in your mind tomorrow, sharing your joys and your sorrow, helping you see what it means to be loved. Alam niyo, after I sang this doon sa studio, I left the studio. I forgot the studio number. And then, hinahabol ako ng security guard. I kept on running habang humahabol lang yung security guard ng ng station, eh. Takbo din ako ng takbo. Akala ko kung anong nagawa ko. Then I said, "What's wrong?" But I just kept on running and running. And then finally he got me. He said, "You know what? I'm not running after you for something wrong. I mean, the manager wants to talk to you." Oh, okay. So I went back, and that opened this song opened an opportunity for me to be a regular of Superstar. Sometimes, surprises come in many types of packages, sabi nga nila. So don't worry, your surprises will also come unexpectedly. Kaya nga surprise, but I was also blessed that this song, Someone Who Cares. Ang ganda, no? Someone Who Cares. I think, is there someone who cares for you? I mean, God cares for us. God loves us. He cares for us. He is mindful of us. And tayo din dapat ganun, we should care for each other. So, napakagandang kanta, Someone Who Cares. Wow. If I remember, the original singer of that is not Perry Como. It was actually, one is Kenny Rogers. Yeah, Kenny Rogers sang Someone Who Cares. This one is another swinging number para medyo may mabilis ng konti. Hindi kaya ito, Ken. Another Como song. It's, when love is almost there. So it's almost really being in love when you are truly in love. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when the bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling, swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that it's ringing for me. And from the way I would feel when the bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling, swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. Love, look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say, and as we go from day to day, I feel you close to me, but time alone will tell. Let's take a lifetime to say I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. Love, look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. Let's take a lifetime to say I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. But deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in, and I said to myself that affair never can do so well. But why should I try to resist when, honey, you know so well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. Each time I do, the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes at the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. Each time I do, the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Yan, para hindi ko kayo antukin. Nagkaroon tayo ng konting arrangement ng parang disco ng konti. that's a that's a song. I've got you under my skin. Of course, everybody sang that. Who did not sing that? Frank Sinatra, name it. Basta po lahat ng singers kinanta na yata yung I've got you under my skin. But that was a different touch, and of course, arranged by my good friend Mitch Morala. Wow. Ito pong next song ko is something that is really so touching, no? Dahil, nako, kung maalala niyo po itong, lalo ng mga lyrics itong mga kantang ito, uh, as I said, yung pong mga kanta noon, at ay talaga pong, I think that's really the source of great music. No? And it calls for people or performers to sing it in a way that it could really give justice to the writers and the composers of their song. You know? I'm not saying na po na there are something wrong with singers today, but what I'm trying to say is that yung pong mga kanta nung araw, yung panahon ko, ay talaga pong very meaningful. I'm looking at my greeters here, and thank you so much. Alam mo, ang dami na pong nag-comment dito at mga friends ko nanonood. Gusto ko mag-shout out pero ang hirap mag-shout out pagka ikaw din ang nagpapatakbo ng show. But anyways, I'd like to say, Alina, hi, thank you for watching. Alina Velasquez, of course, yung kasama namin sa Three of a Kind. And of course, my best friend, the one and only the Dr. Nonoy Zuniga. Dr. Zu, thank you for watching. It means a lot to me na nanonood ka, and your words and your comments are very encouraging. Maraming salamat, Dr. Zu. And of course, my friend all the way dyan sa Richmond, no? Kay Cielo Sinchoco. Yan yung mga kasama namin palagi. And of course, I'd like to say hi to Pastor Abner Nombrado and the Church of the Evangel Church of Vallejo. How are you, Church of the Highlands? Thank you for watching. I'd like to say hello to you. I think na nandito Maynard Rojas. We have Joey Gonzalez Direct. My friend also Genesis Granadosin, Emmy Pempenko, Daisy Fuentes, yan pinsan ko rin yan. Eileen, how are you, Eileen? We have Gercy Modesto. Wow, nababasa ko. And Cesar Luzada. Cesar, thank you for your greet. No, we have also Tessie Lagman Balboa. Tessie, thanks for your words and for watching. I really appreciate it. We have Leia Ermia Marquez. Yan. Wow. Napipilitan akong magbasa kahit malayo, malabo na yung mata ni Pastor. Of course, one of the finest singers and performers we have in our country, Bo Cerudo. Bo, thank you. It's an honor na nanonood din kayo nila Dr. Zu. Alam niyo po, if your colleagues in the industry are also watching you and supporting you, napakasarap po ng feeling, you know, because it just expresses na kami po, we're not being competitive with one another kasi iba-iba po tayong mga gift. And I'm so blessed to see my friends who are watching me. Hindi ko nga akalaing manonood kayo at pagtsagaan niyo yung show ko. But thank you for joining me tonight. Of course, we have Edgar Malabuyo. Hi, Edgar. We have, of course, Bobby and Angie Gomez. Bobby Gomez is my musical director. Nakita niyo sa opening credits ko po. He arranged most of my songs. And wow, one of the finest arrangers we have, Mr. Bobby Gomez. Bob, thank you. We have, of course, sino pa rito? Miriam Ramos. And of course, my very good friend, my doctor friend, Dr. Noel Aguilar of American Dental Clinic here in San Diego. you have to visit American Dental Clinic with my good friend, Dr. Noel Aguilar. Soft touch po. Siya po ang aking dentist. We have Buds Veneracion. Buds, thank you for joining. And my sister-in-law, Minerva Suratos Manabat. Take care, Bebs. And we have Margarita Suratos. Wow. Pero kung mga kamag-anak ito, mga in-laws, happy birthday daw. And wow, marami pa. But actually, wala po akong I didn't really have plan to do shout-outs, no? Kasi hindi po ako masyadong marunong sa shout-outs kasi yung mata ni Pastor. Alam mo, I turned 68. I'm 68 kahapon po sa birthday ko. So that makes me 68. So when you're 68, yung mata ay medyo nahihirapan ng tumingin ng malayong ganyan. But I enjoy really shouting, shout outs by saying hello to all of you. Thank you really for joining me in this wonderful evening. Sabi ko nga, this is a lovely way to spend an evening with you. And I really mean it from my heart. It's a lovely way really to spend an evening with you. Tinitinan ko po yung mga line-up ko rito sapagkat ayaw ko ma-miss yung sinasabi kong magandang kanta na alam na ninyo po ito pagka narinig niyo yung intro, no? But let me sing this to you para po naman magkaroon naman kayo ng relaxation at you can reminisce those good old times, those good old days, no? Whether it was good or bad, but there's always a purpose for that. Don't fret if your experiences may not be as exciting, but I tell you, all of our experiences po, meron po yung reason, and there's a season and a reason for that. But let's take a listen to this song, and I'd like to do this for all of you. Memories light the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were, scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? And if we had a chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So is the laughter we will remember, whenever we'll remember the way we were. the way we were. The way we were. Wow. Naku, ang dami ko I sang this song, wow, thousands of times. And when you hear the song, so I don't know if it's a version of one of your favorite singers like Perry Como, of course, Barbara Streisand. But napakaganda ng the lyrics is so full of meaning. As a singer, let me tell you how I choose my songs. I I always look into the lyrics and the melody and the arrangement of songs, because once you get a grasp and to understand yung pong the meaning of the lyrics and the words, it is easy for you to to interpret it, with gusto, with meaning, and wow, and you can feel it as you sing. Singing is just not for you, it's just singing for everybody, whether you're only singing for an audience of one or 1,000 or 10,000 or even more. So yun po, for music aficionados, I said that you will probably, hopefully, that you will love this show if you're a music aficionado, because if you love songs that has lot of meaning and great melody lines, this is the lineup that you would probably enjoy and relax and um, enjoy in your living rooms. Uh, that is what I want to do tonight, to give you relaxation and just have fun and listen to music and relax from a busy week. It's Friday, in the Philippines it's Saturday. Good morning, Philippines, and good morning to all my cousins there in Iloilo City, my friends in Iloilo City. Mayong ugto sa inyong tanan. In Cebu, I'd like to say hi to all of you. Mayong ugto kaninyong tanan. And of course, all of our kababayans in our, sa bayan po natin. And the world, and here in the United States. Thank you for really joining me tonight. Um, this is a song that the next song is something that somebody texted me, malungkot daw. Why is it that my songs are sometimes melancholy in nature? Malungkot. No, it's not that I'm trying to be sad on my birthday, but it's just because I love singing songs of Como that has really etched in our hearts for many years, like this one. So relationships are very important. No, importante pong relationship. So sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. Ganyan po ang buhay, sabi nila, no. There are relationships that last, there are relationships that doesn't, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of everything, so please, as Perry Como says, listen to this. Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on, and this whole world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some times to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that were burning. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrop blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good times. I'll get along. You'll find another, and I'll be here if you should find you ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good times, for the good times. Yun. For the good times. Wow, parang napakalungkot, no? But no, don't be sad, but don't look so sad. For the good, w- I like that, for the good times. Meaning to say, sa buhay po, hindi naman lahat bad times. There are good times. Like me, in my life, I had rough times. I have great times. But uh, when you trust the Lord, you will always find joy in your life. Kahit ano po ang dinadaanan niyo, there's always good times because the Lord is good. God is good. So if you are near to the Lord, it is good times. Now, I had great times, no? Namimiss ko na rin po yung mga good times ko. Like in the Philippines when I started my career, and as I was sometimes, pag ako po, when I'm alone, I think and I just reminisce. I go, wow, parang ang bilis ng panahon. I'm 68 years old, and I miss those good times, those good old days with friends, and of course my followers before, yung mga nanonood sa akin sa lounges palagi. And I also remember there are people watching now even in Cagayan de Oro, and I like to say hi to a very good friend of mine who has been a part of my life as a friend and as my producer. I'd like to say hi to Agapito June Swan. June, thank you for watching. And yung pong kinanta ko kaninang Under My Skin is a part of the album that June Swan produced for me, and many other songs. And hopefully we're going to bring that back here, no? And we're putting it in Spotify soon. June, thank you very much for supporting me. You're such a great friend and such a wonderful person. Um, for the good times, other things that are good. It's not only all about money. It's not all about success, but even friendship. You have good times with friends, and I had a very good friend who played for us. And as a matter of fact, I was a hi to Pam and to Joyce Vincent of the Vincent Sisters, of course, of the Ladies of the Supremes, and the Tony Orlando and Dawn. That reminds me, meron po kaming show. We have a show, a virtual concert coming on September 3 with a Wow, it's a powerhouse lineup po, no? It's called Doses of Love. Doses of Love is about vaccination, doses of love, no? So, well, that reminds me, please, magpabakuna po kayo. Vaccines are important. That's why we thought of putting up the show Doses of Love, because we would like to to share vaccines to our kababayans in the Philippines, some of them in Quezon City, because we are doing this in synergy with the office of the mayor of Quezon City, the Mayor Joy, and of course the Kill COVID, headed of course by our very good friend Dr. Tony Liachon. We're doing this to raise funds to help yung mga friends natin, yung mga the poor people of Quezon City who I'm sure that vaccines will be free. We know that, but hindi po lahat magkakaroon yan. Alam na po natin yan, no? Because what we want to give them is the best. So we're raising these funds so we can give them the best vaccines. Not that again we're undermining others, but we just like to give them the best. When you share, you want to share the best. Hindi po yung tira-tira. No, when you give what is best, not what is mabigat sa kalooban ninyo, but give. And doses of love is all about that. We have, of course, the former ladies of the Supremes. Wow. First time namin sila makakasama. These are the uh, great singers of the Supremes. Ang daming hits songs ng the Supremes, and these are the former ladies of the Supremes. We have Louis Price, who is the former lead singer of the Temptations. Wow, Motown Temptations, and we have of course Pam and Joyce Vincent of the Tony Orlando and Dawn. Sikat na sikat po sa atin yan. Tayo Yellow Ribbon, Knock 3 times, and the Vincent sisters, of course, they're with us. We have in our Filipino side, Philippine side, we have Nonoy Suniga, of course, the great Nonoy. We have Renz Verano. We have also Philip Arabit. We have, sino pa bang na-miss out ko? Wow, parang na-block ang isip ko. Yours truly, and we have also Bobby Gomez, who is the musical director of this great event. And uh, anyways, don't forget this great show. We have a lineup that is so exciting, no? And our production numbers, no, wag niyo pong kakalimutan yan. So, and you can go to my Facebook account. There's a donate button there, and mag-donate po kayo na galing sa puso ni Ifa. So don't forget doses of love. And speaking again of good times, we had this person who arranged this song, ito lang pong kantang ito. He arranged this for me many years ago. The Vincent sisters were with me, and he's a very good friend and a friend of many. Take a listen to this song. Ito po yung favorite naming dalawa when we used to he just used to play piano in our house. We were in Palm Springs, and then we sang this song. If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through the world with me, and any place we chance to be will be our rendezvous. To forth the road we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will shine On winter we'll drink summer wine, and any day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. Two for the road we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will shine, on winter we'll drink summer wine, and any day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. Every time I hear that piano solo, it breaks my heart. Uh, God blesses us with wonderful friends, and he's a common friend of ours with Vincent sisters, and of course Tony Orlando. He played for them. A great pianist and a great arranger himself. The next song is something that is personal to me. Um, the, Again, balik tayo sa lyrics. No? It demonstrates a song of beginnings, no, in one's relationship. For those of you who are married, those of you who are about to get married, or those of you who are not yet ready to get married, um, pray about it and think about it. But this is a song that tells about the first time you met, and what you saw from each other, and how you were nung una kayo nagkakilala. Wow, how romantic, ano ah. Um, but this is a song that I recorded, by the way. I think I should say about 10 years ago. I recorded this also. And when I heard this song, I fell in love with this song. And I said, I want to sing this for a very special person. And I like to play this for her. I saw you smiling, as if I could forget, and we were lovers the moment that we met, and we would wonder, content to wonder the golden summer with nothing to regret. And we were happy. That moment in our lives, and through my sadness, the happiness survives. And I'll remember as the years go by, till the day I die, that we were lovers. And we would wander, content to wander through the golden summer with nothing to regret. And we were happy. That moment in our lives, and through my sadness, the happiness survives. And I'll remember as the years go by, till the day I die, that we were lovers. We were lovers, you and I. In my many years of singing, many years, huwag yun na pong as a singer, most of us, we sing for Valentine's concerts, we sing for all sort of occasions. And, you know, we seldom have the time actually or the privilege to sing for a very special person. And this time I take this time to sing that song for my wife, Heidi Obregon. We had a wonderful time spending my birthday with my son, J.O., Julius Obregon Jr., who is also a pastor. So family is special. I mean, it's priceless. So I'm glad that I was able to sing this for my wife. I've sung songs for a lot of people, but I have to confess that singers like us, we sing for a lot of people, and we overlook singing for the one that is also special in our hearts, and that is for my wife, Heidi. I'm blessed with a wonderful wife, and we are blessed with our family, with my son, and of course my children, and it's something that is so meaningful sa akin. I had a wonderful time itong birthday ko po. So I'd like you to listen to this, what I have to say bago po mag-closing. I'm sure you are waiting for my last song. Maybe some of you are waiting for me to sing My Way. As many always end their shows or their songs with that very famous song, My Way. But no, I'm not going to do that tonight. It's a great song, but I like to do something that is greater than any song. Sa totoo lang po. You know, all the songs that I sang kanina as my tribute to one of the finest and the nicest singers and balladeers in the world, Barry Como. And I wish that in some way, in my birthday today, I was able to bring you some joy and fun, and maybe reminded you of songs that are indelible in your hearts. You know, I'm sure that doon po sa isa sa mga kinanta ko, naalala ninyo na it could have been your theme song, or maybe it has influenced your life. And that's very true. Barry Como's songs are amazing. He's one of the finest, greatest singers I've ever heard sa buhay ko. You know, how can you go wrong with It's Impossible and I Love You So? Wow, when I was singing And I Love You So, you know, I am reminded how God loves me and how He loves you so much. You know, we're just so busy in this life, we cannot even feel that God loves us. And there are even people who think that God does not love them. That is not true. God loves you so much. Sabi niya, and I love you so. Oh, wow. And then it's impossible. It's impossible that God will not love you. You know, it's impossible that one day God will miss a day of not loving you. No, every day He will love you. Kaya those songs are may double meaning po sa akin yan. I look at songs not only on the romantic side of it, but also on the spiritual side of it. Because if you really come and to delve into the meaning of some of the songs, it is actually we have a love relationship with God. You know, the Bible, as a matter of fact, is a love letter to us. And so songs are also ways for us to think the lyrics, the meaning, and I love you so. Oh my, and it's impossible. It's impossible that God will forget you. Napakaganda po. Please don't leave until you listen to my last song. But as your birthday gift sa akin po, ako naman hingin ng request. If you could just stay a while for just maybe, I think, maybe for 5 minutes and listen to my this last song that I'm going to share with you, and the last segments of this show. I don't want you to miss this because actually this is what I love doing. You know, as I said, you've seen in the credits. I'm a digital pastor. We have 30 minutes with God with Pastor Abner Prado under the ministries of the Church of the Highlands and the Evangel Church of Vallejo. And it is our desire to introduce Jesus, or to reintroduce Jesus again to you and to the world. And that is my joy personally. And kaya ang request ko po sa birthday ko na ito is that you hang on for another few minutes and listen to up to the very end of this program. Lapit na po matapos. But please, take a listen as I continue to share this with you. I realize I sang about almost a dozen songs. But it's okay. Birthday gift ko po yan sa inyo. Baliktad, no? No, it's my treat po sa inyong lahat. And I thought of, my friends are asking, are calling, ano bang pakulo mo sa birthday mo, Pastor? Well, sabi ko, wala. I'm just going to maybe make this show as candid as I can. Katulad po ngayon, very candid. I want to be who I am and not what I'm not. You know, if you notice, my songs are very, they are prepared. I prepared some of them, but they are candid. You could hear my cracking, yung mga paghirap ko sa ibang mga notes. And sometimes sumasabit yung boses ko, but that's okay. That is because you know what? My intention is just to be who I am and to celebrate my birthday with you. 68 years of life. God is a giver of life. We cannot outgive Him. He is so wonderful. So the only way for me to say thank you to Him for my birthday is to sing for you. It's just that I am a balladeer. I happen to be a balladeer for many, many years. Since 1919 din yun na yun, when I started. And I just normally sit down in a stool, and sing in a lounge. I'm a lounge singer. I'm a kompoko. I'm a balladeer, jazz. I find this show, Julius Sings Como, an opportunity for all people, young and old. I want to introduce music to you that you would also appreciate the music of the 60s, the 70s, or even way baba 40s, Kasi diyan po nagsisimula lahat ng kanta, It's very seldom today na makakarinig pa tayo ng mga kantang ganito. I'm not trying to minimize or to undermine yung mga modern songs ngayon, but nothing po ang talagang pwedeng pumalit sa mga ballads because may meaning, the melody is awesome, and I'm thankful that I was blessed with first of all Bobby Gomez, my musical director of the show. Thank you, Bobby. And of course, I was able to share with you the arrangements of my late friend, my best friend, the late Toti Fuentes, who played a couple of music for me. And it's awesome to sing that again. And I remember Toti when I was singing this live in the piano with him. And of course, one of my arrangers also and my producers is among album ko si Mitch Morala. I mean, how can you go wrong with good friends and talented people? But most of all, how could we go wrong with a God who loves us so much? Yes, God loves us so much. How can we go wrong? We can't go wrong. God is so good. He loves us. We are faithless and He is faithful. No matter how we always miss the mark, as I always say. But no matter how many times we miss the mark, God never changes. He loves us so much. I thank all, as I end this show, I would like to thank all of you. I thank my sponsors, Napa de Oro Winery. Thank you, Abe Malapao, my attorney, who is one of the owners of this wonderful Filipino-owned winery in Napa. So, kung gusto niyo po, go to napadeoro.com, and they have great deals because of this show. I think they're giving 20% off. Thank you also to friends who have supported me. Thank you for Elena Lapid Salonga. Happy birthday also, Elena. Kahapon birthday mo. And thank you for supporting this show, Elena Lapid. Of course, the famous Lapid Chicharon by Elena. Don't forget that malutong masarap. And thank you to many more of my supporters. Hindi po ito, these are not sponsorship po para po kumita si Pastor. No, this is just to help me out with the little things. Of course, kailangan din po natin, there's some need to produce a show like this. Thank you to Tina Cusina. Thank you to Nonoy's Native Lechon. Thank you to ano pa ba ito? To Bahay sa Pinas. No? Ayan. We have American Dental Clinic. My friend, Dr. Noel Aguilar. We have also the Green Up. Salamat, Green Up. And wow, thank you for helping me out with this. And to my wonderful cousin, Remy Sanglap. Remy, thank you very much for your support. And to all of you, I hope that I have entertained you, but this time I'd like to sing a song that I love to sing. Wala pong kapalit tong kantang ito. So, this is actually the story of my life, how I met the Lord, and how He changed me. And if He can change me, He can change you. So, I like to sing this in a very casual way. Yung pinaka-normal, nanggaling po sa puso ko. So many wasted years I lived for only me, caring so much about the things I know would fall away. And now by grace I see all that you've done for me. And now my one desire is to live for you. Use me for your glory, Lord. Teach me how to serve you more, so others may too believe. I have one desire, my Lord, use me. So many years I've tried all that the world could give, but still I could not hide the emptiness I have within. Then, Lord, you came to me. Oh, how you changed me. And now my one desire is to live for you. Use me for your glory, Lord. Teach me how to serve you more, so others may too believe. I have one desire, my Lord, use me. Use me for your glory, Lord. Teach me how to serve you more, so others may too believe. I have one desire, my Lord, use me. For so many years, I've tried all what the world could give. How many times have we tried to absorb all what the world could give, and at the end of the day, we still feel so empty, we still feel so lost, and that's my story. And I was running the scripture in First Corinthians, and God uses the foolish things of the world. That's me. I cannot even believe how God can make me a pastor. Because if you know my past, you would not even believe it, what God can do in one's life, my life. And He changed me. If He changed me, as I said, He can change you. And that is my testimony to you. I'm not ashamed of the gospel. I'm not ashamed to speak about Jesus Christ, because I know that He said that if you're ashamed of me, I will be ashamed of you, my Father. So I'm so blessed to be a servant of God. As I said, I'm the wealthiest man in the world. I'm the I mean, I'm the wealthiest man in the world. I have the the best job in the world, and that is to be a servant and a pastor to serve the Lord. You know, he can use me, but he can also use you. That should be your song. Use me for your glory in anything po. In your jobs, in your career, in your business, ask God to use those gifts that He gave you for His glory. So through that, I would like to say thank you very much to all of you for joining me in this wonderful time. It's so precious for me. To all my friends who stayed to the end, maraming salamat. I'm really so happy and I'm so blessed. You made my birthday really a great day, and I pray that makita po tayo ulit. And pray that I hope that if you like this show, please send me some comments and message me that I pray that I can continue to do the show, and it will. You know, I want to do this show at least a couple of times in a month or so that I could sing for you songs that you would like. So, maraming po salamat for joining me tonight.